Hi, my name's Angelique Martin Marietta, and I am speaking about the communication model. So, my model, I wanted to focus on nonverbal communication and the tone of communication, what gets across to your audience. In my experience, if you're if you have a smile on your face, it sets a positive tone for your audience, and your audience is more likely to be engaged with what you're saying. They might not agree with it, but they're engaged in the conversation. They're involved in your communication. And they actually set the tone for you and how you proceed. So if you're happy and peppy and into the conversation, then your audience is more likely to be. Even if it's one or two people or even like a big group audience, you're more likely to engage that person versus not having expressions or emotions. That bore, stale face, look, tone that you give off is less likely to engage the audience versus having a nonverbal hand gestures, facial features, the tone of your voice, the tone of your speech. Right, and that works both ways. It not only engages the audience, but you get into it and you're able to continue on with your conversation and gives you more confidence as you're speaking. Also, with the deaf community, I used to work in a school with a large deaf population, a deaf community, deaf students and teachers, and to sit in and watch them have conversations with each other, and the sign language, the emotions expressed on the face, the mouthing of words, and watching a deaf person read your lips and the excitement that they saw as they read your lips, and they just the excitement that they could not verbalize that. Also seeing it back, or even with kids. I have a 4-year old daughter, and I remember when she was younger and she couldn't exactly get the words out that she wanted to say. Just seeing her face and the sounds that she would make let me know what exactly was wanted for her, or what exactly was she needing. Was she needing juice? What kind of juice? Did she need her diaper changed? Was she hungry? Did she want to be rocked? Those physical, emotional cues that kids get off. Babies communicate with us, right? So we're always communicating with each other. Take relationships, for example. You have a spouse, you're always communicating with your spouse. It's impossible not to, unless you guys are just not living together, and that's not a relationship, right? So as soon as you walk in, whatever your vibe is giving off to that person, and it's nonverbal. You just know your spouse knows to leave you alone when you come home, or your spouse knows, hey, wash those clothes. Sometimes you have to tell them, which involves communication. But definitely the tone and the facial gesture sets the ultimate tone for the conversation and the engagement of that other person or your audience in general. Thank you guys for listening to me. Bye.